just a quick video on the last bits of DFSR, so the replication. So I'm going to go through optimizing, fault tolerance, recovery and cloning. Okay, so the first one I'm just going to go through optimizing. So the more hubs you have, kind of the faster it will be on these, well, the more optimized it will be, because of course users can get to either one of these, and as long as they're available they'll be easily able to get to them. If you add more RAM, that can also help if it's being slow. And increasing the staging quota, which we're just going under replication, hitting on the properties and then looking at the staging, so you can quickly just find out and increase it to make it faster. Also, the next one is fault tolerance. So when we were creating a namespace originally, I'll just create a namespace on here and give it the name apps. We can choose whether it's a domain based namespace, in which case we can use replication just to with the domain based one, which would make it highly available and fault tolerant, or you can use standalone, which you'd probably want to do it as a failover cluster just to make it more available and to keep it so that it's fault tolerant as well. With the recovery, the database automatically will attempt to repair itself if it runs an error. The only parts which won't be automatically done are the conflict and deleted and the pre-existing folders. So to do those, we need to use a PowerShell command, where I'm just going to put it in, get DFSR, preserved files, and then you just put path, and you put it to your staging folder or wherever you've got those saved. And then once you've got them, you would use your restore DFSR preserve files just to restore them. Okay, last one's the clone one, where you can clone it to help precede it, to make it faster when you first create a new replica. So to do that, we can export the database using the export DFSR clone, and we'd use the volume, which I'm going to export it to the C drive, and I'm going to export it to this folder, and I'm just going to call it DFSR database because that's what it is. I'm going to actually make a second one. Okay, let's make a directory. So I'm just going to come out and make a directory called on the C drive, and I'm just going to do it as DFSR database 2. Okay, so I've just created it. Unfortunately this one doesn't automatically create directories. Okay, and then I'll just create one, and there we go. And it even suggests how to copy it across. So what I'm going to do, and it gives you the complete hints for that. Once you'd have copied it across, all you need to do is use your import DFSR clone, and then the volume again, and then the path. So once you've copied it across to the other computer which you want to use, and obviously on this one it can't import it because it already has the DFSR database. Okay, that's it for the last few things on DFSR.